Women are a bit complicated. We want security, companionship, a lover, a soulmate, a fixer of things. Men are more simple. Consider the following newspaper ad. Single black female seeks male companionship. Ethnicity unimportant. I'm a very good-looking girl who loves to play. I love long walks in the woods, riding in your pickup truck, hunting, camping and fishing trips, cozy winter nights lying by the fire. Candlelight dinners will have me eating out of your hand. I'll be at the front door when you get home from work, wearing only what nature gave me. Call 404-875-6420 and ask for Daisy. I'll be waiting. 15,000 men responded to this ad, wanting to talk with Daisy. Guess who answered the phone? The Atlanta Humane Society. Daisy was an 8-week-old black Labrador retriever. People marry for different reasons, but one man definitely takes the prize for the most unique reason. How I laughed when I read the following advertisement, which was said to appear in the want ads of a New York newspaper. Farmer with 160 irrigated acres wants marriage-minded woman with tractor. When replying, please show picture of tractor. I certainly didn't marry to gain a piece of farm equipment or equipment of any kind. I married Jody because I wanted to be his lover and best friend forever. One of the most beautiful verses of Scripture shows us the heart of the young bride as she describes her feelings for her husband. She has set forth the physical attributes of her beloved and ends with this statement. His mouth is full of sweetness, and he is wholly desirable. This is my beloved, and this is my friend. Song 5, verse 16. A perfect combination, a lover and best friend, all wrapped up in one package called a husband. My neighbor Val showed me this note her husband had hidden under her pillow before he left on a business trip. Dearest Val, by now you are missing me. I want you to know that I love you, and I am thinking of you even now. I miss every minute that I have to be away from you. I would much rather be holding you in my arms, pressing my lips against yours. What I miss most of all is having a good walk and talking with you. I cherish having you to talk to and share with, someone who really wants to understand me and love me. I will be back soon. I love you a lot. Your lover, Mark. This note graphically illustrates this perfect combo. A lover whose arms and lips you long for. A best friend whose deep communication and companionship you miss. This is what we dreamed of when we walked down the aisle and said, I do. I hope this is your everyday reality with your husband. For many, though, the dream fades and real life takes over. Children, jobs, house payments, and an economic downswing cause your lover-best friend intimacy with your husband to slide down in your priorities. One day you wake up and say, where did the intimacy go? And how do I get it back? As I've spoken around the world, thousands of women have shared with me their questions, their hopes, and their dreams for their marriages. What I see happening in marriages today prompted me to write this book. I'm angry. I remember as a new bride in 1964 hearing Dr. Bill Bright, founder of Campus Crusade for Christ, quote a Harvard sociologist who said that 1 out of every 2 marriages ended in divorce. But in Christian marriages, it was very different. Only 1 out of 1,015 marriages ended in divorce. I felt proud. Being a Christian made a difference. That is no longer the case. Today, 1 out of every 2 marriages ends in divorce. And it is the same for those who know Christ and those who don't. What happened? I'm sad. Of the 50% of couples who stay married, many are angry and resentful. Others are simply resigned. They're living by default, not design. They're hanging on in marriage because it is the right thing to do. They stay because of the kids. They've given up and settled for ho-hum status quo. It shouldn't be this way. I'm filled with hope. I refuse to settle for mediocrity. I refuse to live out scripts handed to me by the media, by mothers, by anyone other than God. He is the creator of marriage, and He has a design for you and for me. I'm filled with hope that you can be different, that your marriage can be different. I wrote this book for all wives, those in good marriages and those in not so good. I wrote this book to encourage you as a wife, to help you change the things you can, because I strongly believe that Christian marriages should and can be different.